Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, everyone. Hi, buddies. This is Lynn Daniel coming to you today from the Buddy Zone. This is my teacher YouTube channel here on YouTube where I talk to you about my life as a teacher. And those of you who are subscribed and you interact with me all the time and you view my videos and comment, you're my buddy. So thank you for your support. And if you're not a buddy, it's free. All you have to do to become one is subscribe. And we invite you to join our teacher YouTube community. If you're a teacher, I don't know if we have any parents, any just only parents and not teacher parents. So that would be a first. I think you have to be a teacher to join the teacher community, but you don't have to be a teacher to view our videos and interact with us, ask us questions, and, engage with us teachers on our videos. So we welcome everybody to join us. So now, did you all see the title? So tomorrow I'm going live on Facebook for the very first time on a topic. I think I did it one time 3 years ago just as a test for my family. But no, tomorrow I'm going live to talk to you about, wait, hold on, let me get the title. I wrote down in my notes. Why is my child's teacher picking on him in reading class? That's the topic. So if you're interested in that, if you think you want to know more about that, then join me because I'm going to talk to you about what the research is saying about boys in particular and learning to read, and educators, and I'm speaking in a general term, educators and historical documentation about interactions with educators and students from underserved demographics in, how this happens in schools and what parents can do to improve those that have kind of away. All right. So today is look, I have lost count. Okay. I think it is guys, it's either day 32 or 33 on this summer break. It's almost time for me to return to work. So I have 2 more weeks. I believe it is the 15th of July. I return for new teacher orientation. And then after that, the following week, I'm in like teachers return. And then I'm looking at my calendar that I have posted on the wall. And so we will be in teacher return to school orientation programming from the 22nd to the 26th. And then the 29th, I guess we work in our classrooms. The 30th, we work in our classrooms to get our classes together. In 9th grade, well, at my school, we only have freshmen and sophomores. Freshmen return on Wednesday, the 31st of July. And everybody, freshmen and sophomores, return, on Thursday. We get only 8 weeks here. Why do we only get 8 weeks? Because, and I think this is the right answer, we have been getting a full week of Thanksgiving lately, like 2018 we did. I don't recall if we got it in 2017. So we get a fall break, we get a week for Thanksgiving, and then we've been getting 2 weeks for Christmas. So that makes up those 3 weeks, I guess, if you add them into the 8 we get. We're still short 1, right? But oh well. And then we get out early. We get out the last week of May, or even before that. So if you all don't follow me on Instagram, you need to follow me on Instagram. On Instagram, I am Lynn Danielle Treasure Diva. That is my family Instagram, but I made it public. So if you want to follow me there, you can, because that's where I post. I post school-related things, education-related things, and then I post my family pictures there. And I don't mind you seeing my family pictures. I just posted a picture of my mom, and her birthday was this week. So go check it out and read what I wrote about my wonderful mother. I would hold this up and let you see my sister and I. My sister sent me the pictures. I sent my sister a message. I said, these are beautiful, and took the pictures. Professional photographer now. And mama looks good for almost 8 years old. So my mother, 80 years old, soon, not in a few years. But I mean, she's close to that number. Mom, I hope you don't mind me telling, because I tell people my age, I'm not, even though I tell my students I'm 109, they have to figure out my real age. But I tell them I'm 109. And they say, Miss Daniel, you've been 109 for 2 years now. Yeah. So anyway, so today, guys, I'm gonna just kind of share a little bit about where I'm headed with tomorrow's Facebook Live, just to give you some background, so a teaser of it, so you help adolescents learn or increase their engagement and learning outcomes in reading. And that's a real big issue. I teach reading. I've taught 7th and 8th grade reading for many, many years here in Phoenix. So a total of 34 years. I'm going into my 35th year of teaching when I return as a 9th grade English teacher. And I love teaching, but I'm going to tell you, it's not easy. Teaching adolescents is not easy. It is hard. For lack of a better way to state it, like, all children are their own individual person with their own likes and dislikes and their own voice. But adolescents learning to own their voice, and they are learning to separate themselves, their identity, from their families and from anything that has already been established for them, like maybe their moral boundaries through their religion or through their cultural heritage, or anything that has already shaped them into a human being. They are at where they understand that they have a choice about how they will be identified and how they will identify themselves. And in that awareness, oftentimes they challenge adults and authority and institutionalized authority. They challenge because they understand that the institutions don't have everything right about them, and the adults in their lives don't know all the answers and are making mistakes right there in front of them that these adolescents see. And so oftentimes that voice comes out as a challenge, or as what's seen as defiance, or what is seen as disrespect. And sometimes it is definitely defiant behavior and disrespectful behavior. But in my dissertation, I'm looking at frameworks that adolescent mentality, growth, phase, and things that the research says about adolescents and how to help them grow and develop and figure out their voice in a reasonable way within the systemized structure of a classroom. So I want to talk a little bit about that. I want to help parents. What I really want to do, our child, and it may seem that way, and sometimes it may even be that way, but there are things that the parents can do and say to help their adolescent navigate that relationship, navigate their interactions with their teachers. And a lot of it has to do with skill sets that your child may not possess, and how they see themselves, because they recognize they do not have the necessary skill sets required for their age group, or for their school level, or for their grade. When you have 8th graders who are reading at a 4th grade level or 3rd grade level, don't you know that they are fully aware that they are not able to read? And don't you know that they feel stress and pressure and embarrassment and other emotions that surround um, that inability or that lack of skill. And don't you know that they want to preserve their street cred? They want to preserve their image with their peers. They understand the currency of interacting with their peers, that playground currency, and they understand pecking order, and they don't want to be targeted or seen as lacking. So a lot of them flip the script and make it cool. They make their actions admirable to their peers. They make their misbehavior or their actions that don't follow the expectations, they make that cool. And they become little heroes. So talk about tomorrow. Hopefully, I really intend to get into some strategies that parents can use, especially when speaking and having that conversation with their adolescent, having and establishing just determining in their own minds English a routine or a ritual. You know, some people call them rituals or routine of sit down time or walk and talk time with my adolescent, my teenager, where these things that are on their mind that bothers them or that frustrates about school. Or when we're washing the car outside, we're going to talk about how their school day went and how they feel about their teacher or their learning environment. Or, you know what, when we're cooking dinner, you know, we'll have those conversations, because those conversations don't just happen. You have to develop a structure around engaging a teenager or an adolescent. And tomorrow I will clarify and clarify terms. So I'll clarify what I mean by adolescence, what I mean by teen. I'll clarify you know, vocabulary and everything tomorrow, just to make sure that we are on the same page about the broad category of adolescence. Okay, and so really today, this is my day 32, 33 video, whatever the number, but I'm really testing out my equipment for tomorrow, and I'm doing this straight on my desktop. And today I went to buy and purchase this Logitech webcam. And so it looks, this is one step under an HD. The guy told me it's a 720 pixel, I guess. And so, and it says HD video calls. So I think that looks pretty clear. And how much was this one? 20, where's my receipt? 20. Here's the speaker. So I will get a chance when I watch this video back to hear how that speaker sounds, because I also purchased Insignia on-ear headset. Now, I already have a headset, but this one is my real big one that I use when I do my Spanish lessons on Rosetta Stone. So I use that one, but it's really big and bulky, and I didn't want to have that. So when I view this back, if I still sound fuzzy or something, then tomorrow I will be using this headset when I do my live. So all right, so I see somebody thumbs up. Hey, whoever that was, thank you for thumbsing up. See, I got to figure all that out, because this is YouTube and tomorrow is Facebook. I'm just testing out the equipment today. So you all, when you view this, leave me comments about the quality of the image. If you feel that is questions or things you want me to address in tomorrow's live is going to be on Facebook, June 30th, 3 o'clock p.m. Arizona time, which is 5 p.m. Central and 6 p.m. Eastern. Pacific in Arizona, we're in the same time right now. Yeah, but then that'll change when it's time to fall back, I think. Yeah, it should change. But right now, Pacific and Arizona are the same. Okay, guys and girls and friends and buddies. Y'all be blessed. Okay. Thank you. Bye now.